Hello family and friends. Haven't posted in a while, so I figured I'd do a little update video. Freaking cold out today. It's been pretty nice the last few weeks, over a month actually. This morning we have 3.9 degrees outside, so it's a little chilly. There's no wind, so that's kind of nice, but it's still cold. So I'm gonna go get my fish house today off the lake. The bite's been pretty crappy, and it's that time of the year when things slow down. And also I'll be busy the next couple of weeks, and I'll show you that the road is pretty crappy. So I'm afraid with the cold now and then the warm up coming after, it's gonna just beat the heck out of the ice. So I want to make sure my house is home, since I won't be able to go out there. As far as the boiler goes, so we had 3 cord here, pretty much just like that one. There's 3 cords in there. So we used that. We used another 3 cord, I believe, of that tamarack. So we went through about 6 cords, but that stuff was just junk. It was burnt like super fast. So I don't think I can really gauge my usage by that. But yeah, so I don't think I even used ash the first month or so. I just burned straight tamarack and junk wood I had over there, so I can't really gauge that. So yeah, we have these 3. We have one and a half over there. And then of course all the stuff, I think at least a couple more in here. I would say, if not 3 cords in here. So we good. So I'm gonna clean this baby out for the week. Today is Sunday, like you know, every Sunday I clean it out. I just gotta clean the ash out in the bottom, and then I'll head out to the lake. I do have to get some more of that tamarack in the trailer today, so I have it for the next couple of weeks. And then watch some football, playoff time. So that's the plan, man. Well, we are on the way. I had to stop in town, pick up a few things for later, but I didn't wanna come back to town later after I picked up the house. Probably be all pooped out and tired, so we going. Talked to a few guys in town, asked me what I'm doing, what's going on, whatever, and through conversation sounds like there was a truck that went through the ice today at one of the resorts up here. So the ice is definitely being goofy already with the temperatures dropping. So I think we made the right decision going and getting the house off. So we'll see how the road is once we get out there. I know yesterday when I went out, it was heaving in places, and there was some pretty big cracks that haven't opened yet, but it's just a matter of time before something's gonna happen. So yeah, I'll show you guys once we get out there. Yep, here we go. I know, looks like people are pulling their houses off. I met at least 3 or 4 of these guys coming off the lake over here. So this is the nice part of the road. Yeah, we were out here fishing yesterday actually, and my wife was getting kind of nervous because of the cracks. So yeah, I told her I was gonna pull the house in sometime this week, but after seeing how slow fishing was and how the road looks, I decided to do it today. So yeah, as you can tell over here, there's a couple of pretty decent heaves. Oh, that's rough. Yeah, well, we'll get further out there and you'll get to see the cracks and stuff. Yeah, so this is the crack we're dealing with, and it goes pretty much along the whole road. So yeah, not fun. So we'll see. We're planning just bringing the house home. I'll feel more safe that way. That's one hellacious crack, man, right along the road. And when the ice moves, when it gets cold and gets hot and whatnot, the ice just moves and whoop. Oh yeah, there's water splashing when I go over it. I should go on this side, I suppose. So yeah, so this crack goes pretty much all the way down the road, pretty much all the way to our fish house. So yeah, when the ice gets, when the temperatures get cold and warm up and whatnot, the ice shifts. So it's just a matter of time before this thing is gonna go really bad. So yeah, I don't want to take that chance. Yeah, I can film all the way to the fish house. This is all we're gonna see, this big ass crack going all the way down there. I said ass crack, that's just naughty. Alright, keep going. Things are actually getting kind of worse over here since yesterday. The ice even turned color, and the crack is like really getting big in these areas. Holy moly. Oh. Yeah. I don't know, man. I wouldn't want to be out here once this cold snap passes. I think that's when the ice is gonna really act goofy. Cold kind of helps, and hopefully it heals up some of it. That was a heave we went over. Yeah, so I don't know, dude. I drive slow. I'm only going like 15 miles an hour. I'm one of the guys that does that. Otherwise, you have people driving here 30-40 miles an hour. Shit, now we have crack there and crack here. Crack on both sides. Oh man. Yeah, not fun. And near the ice cracking. Oh, and there's water in it too. Oofta. Oh yeah. I'm getting more nervous now. Hopefully everything goes okay. Find out. Yeah, I can see why the guy moved the road. This cracking and stuff, it's pretty creepy, man. I'm staying away from that crack, but it still creaks and cracks. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but it's creepy as shit. Oh, there's a crack next to us. There's two cracks there. Yeah, not fun. Oh shit. It's right next to me here. I don't like it. Alright, I'm gonna try to cross over to that slash new road. I'm not sure where to do it so I don't fall in. Let's see. This place is as good as any, I guess. Give her hell. Oh, shit. Whew. Okay. Made it across. Good deal. Feel better. Whew. Okay. Keep going. Well, there is the house. And yeah, the crack is kind of getting worse, I guess, the further out we go. So I'm going to have to cross the crack to get to the house. So, I don't know, man. Let's see. Actually, right in front of the house is not too bad, so I can cross it. Yeah, I got it back in there. So, yeah, there's definitely water in there. So, all right, I'll back in there and see what goes. Well, we made it here. I'm gonna throw on some warm clothes and throw the tires on and whatnot. I'll see if the GoPro is actually charged enough to run, so you guys can see how I put things together and whatnot. And I want to get this done pretty quick. I'm not sure how bad this crack is deteriorating, so there we go. Okay, so the nice thing, yesterday before we left, I actually ended up lifting up the fish house so it's not frozen down. So that's gonna help us a lot this morning, getting things situated. So yeah, I gotta lift it up, and I'm gonna probably have to chisel some stuff out on this side too, so I can put the tires on. That's not too bad right there. Cause yeah, so this lifts up, and then the axle from the tires just goes right in there and clips in with the pin, so that shouldn't be too bad. Hopefully looks okay. Just have to lift it high enough so we can do that. When we have these big chunks of ice, we're gonna have to lift her quite high up, so that might be a little bit of a challenge, but we'll make it work. First I gotta go inside and screw down the holes. That's the first project, is putting the covers on and put a screw in just to make sure that the wood doesn't move and we don't lose stuff on the way home. So I'll do that quick, and then yeah, then we can put the tires on. So here we go. That's why I brought extra screws. Just a couple in each one is all we need, just so it doesn't move. There. We do plan on coming back out fishing in a couple of weeks. I'm not sure if we're gonna come to this same area of the lake, or if we're gonna go somewhere else out. At this point, I'm not quite sure. Gotta take this down. Take these down so I can see through the fish house while I'm driving. So when I turn, I know if somebody's behind me or not. There we go. Yeah, so that should work. Oh, maybe I should bring it that way more. We do use this also as a deer stand during deer season. And then the rest of the time it sits at the house. So I want to make sure no mice and stuff get in here. It's the main reason for the covers, and of course we don't want to lose stuff on the way home. So there we go. This one can go here, I believe. Yeah. Sure looks like we have a screw there already. So let's do it that way. No, it's not gonna work. That's okay. I'm gonna use the corner then. There. Last one. Get this baby out of there. Okay. Okay, so far so good. So I'll take a few things out. I'm gonna use probably that pink thing for chipping for sure. I'll need this cooler out of here. I should probably take the garbage out. So I'll take everything out because once I put the tire on, I can't come in here no more. So I'll make sure I bring everything out that I gotta bring out, and then we'll start cranking. Well, locked and loaded. Tires are on. This one is kind of broken. I'm gonna crank it up. That tire's a little bit low, but we'll make it home. I did take my shit back off. All the hot clothes. 2 reasons. One, I'm hot after all this work, and number 2, if we do go in, I don't want to have a whole bunch of extra clothes on me. So yeah, here we go. On the way home. That crack is getting worse by the hour, really. You can see the water just bouncing when I drive. And problem number 2 is when I cross the crack to come on this side, I bent the rim and pretty much lost all the air in one tire. So I'm not gonna stop now. I'll drag if I have to. I'll drag the house all the way to shore. But holy shit, I think it was a super wise decision to do this. I just want to make sure we actually end up at least off the lake enough so I can fix the tire. This turned into an adventure, but okay, we'll see what happens. I'm not sure if you can hear, but we are pretty much on the rim on the one tire. This crack is getting worse by the minute, actually, to be honest. Like, I can see water running right through the crack, so I don't care if I ruin that rim. I just want to have my fish house off the lake at this point, and we'll figure out what we're gonna do about the tire tomorrow. I'm gonna bring it up to the landing and park it there for the day, take the tire off and bring it home, and once I get that fixed, then it's gonna be just to come back, throw it on, and bring the house home. So as long as we can make it that far. Holy cow, looks like it's even heaving up here now. Yeah, this is getting pretty crazy shit. I did call a couple of my friends that I know have houses out here, let them know that things are getting kind of bad here. So they're gonna come out, check their houses out. I'm pretty sure they're gonna do the same thing. Spool it off until things get stabilized. The guy is trying to make the road wider, so move away from the crack, but problem is, like my problem, you have to cross the crack to get to your house, and that's when I busted my rim, just crossing the crack. So I'm sure everybody else is gonna have the same problem, since most people are on the other side of the crack. So we don't have too much to go, so once I get to the shore, to the landing, I'll see what we can do there. Well, shit, here's our tire, or what used to be a tire, but the house is off the lake, so oh my god. Okay, well, this is an X rim, so we're gonna need the rim and the tire. So okay, well, I'll lift it up, take this off, and away we go. At least the house is off the lake, kind of still on the lake, but off the lake, if you know what I mean. Wow. Well, this will have to do for today. Hopefully I can find the rim and tire to fit that. She's pretty banged up, but again, we're up the lake, so okay, on the way home. So as I'm driving home here, I remembered I have at my cabin, I do have a trailer that has some bad wheel bearings that I'm just not able to find one for it. It's an old boat trailer that I made into a flatbed trailer to haul ATVs and lawnmowers and stuff, but one of the bearings went out and I was just not able to find the right bearings for it. But that one has the rims and the tires I might be able to use. It's a 5-bolt pattern, just like this thing. So I think I'm gonna run out there. I'm gonna go home, take the rim off this axle, and take the axle with me and see if that's gonna fit on it. Yeah, if I can accomplish that and that fits, and I get that lucky, then I might be able to get the house home today yet. Otherwise, I'll make a couple of phone calls. I have my brother-in-law, he has all kinds of junk in his yard. We might be able to find something that fits. So yeah, that's the plan. I'll go home, take the rim off, and we'll go from there. Well, here we are at the cabin. It's actually a pretty super nice day with the sun shining and whatnot, and I know they say by this evening we're supposed to get some snow, so we'll see how that goes. But we keep this road open on our own with our plow trucks because our land is recreational land. The county doesn't really come and plow it because it's not a homestead or whatever. So even though we pay taxes on it, it's still not getting plowed by the county, which is bullshit if you ask me. But anyway, I'll go see. I'm thinking, I know it's a 5-bolt pattern for that tire, but I just don't know if it's gonna be the exactly right pattern for what I have. I super hope so. But yeah, we're just about there. I know, let's see here. We do have some nice tracks going over there. Some deer tracks. And I think I had one. So this is my sister-in-law's land. She's got about 14 acres or something like that. And then this is her road going in. And then this is ours. We have some tracks going into ours too. Ours is, we have 16. So she has 14, we got 16, and then my brother-in-law has 10. So it's a 40-acre chunk that was split in 3. tracks going all over around here. Now I'm gonna try to get into the yard here. I came and plowed a week ago or so. All kinds of tracks going all over the place, but that's mostly rabbits. Rabbits, and there's some heavy deer tracks too. So yeah, I'll go check this tire out and see how it goes. Well, this is a no-go. Well, first of all, the bolts don't line up, and also there's not enough opening for this stuff over here to get into that. So yeah, it's no-go. Plan B. See what the bro-in-law has for me. Well, that turned out to be a bust. We did find the rim that would fit the bolt pattern, but it was way too wide, so it would not fit to get back on an axle with enough clearance to actually put the pins in and run the house home. So back to square one. I guess tomorrow I'm just gonna have to go to town and try to order a rim and a tire from Cenex or our local tire shop. So that's where we at with that. So I'm gonna go home now and see if I can get my old truck started and do some things, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Yeah, so enough adventures for today. Now let's do some other things that are more chillax and hopefully work out okay. I don't need no more hardship for today. Alright, on the way home. Okay, so on the project I'm working on is getting this old truck going so I can get a rebuilt transmission into it before summer. So I had to move my daughter's car out of here, and now I'm here with this truck trying to jump the old truck. The battery is kind of dead on it, so whew. I tried to hook up the charger and it says fuck off, so I guess you'd have to do it the hard way and try to jump it and see what it does. So she's an old little truck. My wife's uncle and cousin kind of redid this one. I'm not sure you can tell, there's like custom paint on it, there's a custom box on it and stuff. So since it didn't work for the last year or so, it's been just collecting junk, which is kind of sad. So the plan is to get it going, so when my buddy has some openings in his shop, he's gonna get it in there and rebuild the tranny on it. So whew. So I'm gonna try to get it going, hopefully, and dig it out, so when he's ready I can just jump in and take it off. So that's the plan. Whoa, she's alive. The engine is nothing fancy. I'll give it a minute to charge. The engine is nothing fancy on this one. It wasn't rebuilt, but the truck itself looks pretty slick with homemade box and whatnot. Whoa. Okay, guess we'll disconnect it now. Yeah, she's kind of pretty. We just have to get a good tranny in there and we would be good to go for the summer. Heck yeah. Well, here we are. That thing is running pretty cool now. Whew. So I topped that off for tonight. I top this off for the next couple of weeks. So yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna have to go and get a rim and a tire, hopefully, if they have both on hand at the store. Then yeah, so tonight I just have to go in the house. I gotta make pork chops and homemade french fries. I guess that's the ask for tonight. Baby Blue is over here, ready to go to the shop. I tried to back it into the shed, and with the two-wheel drive, it just did not work. So I'll just park it there for now. When it's ready to go, I'll make sure she gets out and to the shop. So yeah, I'll just park this baby and call it good. Make some supper, drink some beers maybe, watch some football, and call it a Sunday. Eventful and adventurous, but it was a Sunday, so okay. Yeah,